now.
Or are you gonna have to pull the screws out?
Nah.
They're caulked down, they're good.
So these are all made out of foam and fiberglass, glass to the deck, and then fair.
The whole reason was these were leaking.
Yep.
Around here, even though they didn't really caulk them down very good, but in the seams where the wood wasn't very good either, and they were leaking. So now this is seamless. So now these won't leak into this plywood. There's no screws penetrating the plywood here. Even these aren't penetrating the plywood. They're just going into that foam and glass.
Yep.
And you know, there's enough screws in there to where I didn't
if a big
use
wave takes it or whatever.
Gray foam, but they're not going anywhere.
If they went somewhere, you could just put a screw in down into the plywood. Then you know what I mean. It'd be like freaking
yeah, you could
through bolt it if you had to.
Yeah.
Whatever. Cool, man. Nice.
And all that's repaired. This has all been glassed over now.
Yeah, you can see the repairs. Repair here, all this piece. Repair over there. Repair here.
I think this is the original. This stuff.
Right.
Which is that
looks like that might be a repair right there.
Yeah, he did.
To a point.
I mean, I wouldn't mind rolling primer on this just so it's in primer.
Yeah, so that the next person, if it takes this guy a while to do it or whatever.
It'll protect the epoxy.
Well, just mention it to him, but I wouldn't do it yet because he might be like, no, I'll get it painted, you know.
Yeah. Well, before we do that, we gotta glass the trim piece.
Yeah, he's gonna put a piece of foam all along the edge here. This is a steel boat.
It'll look better with a piece of trim.
Yeah.
It'll give it an extra. You know.
Yeah, and it's the seam right here that foam will insulate and also just stop more rot from happening on that seam.
Where the steel and the wood come together, the only thing sealing that is that glass. And if it breaks, water gets in between there and rots that board out.
Yep.
Let's see, every one of these bolts going through behind has got rust behind it because they use Bondo.
Oh gosh.
Over it.
Yeah.
I mean, look, you can see right here. Look right around it. See all the rust around the bolt?
Yeah.
This is the one that had been leaking though. So maybe the ones that didn't leak aren't so bad.
Right.
So I was thinking while you're vacuuming down below, I might just grind and clean this up a little bit.
Okay.
Probably not around the windows.
Yeah, not until
there's no reason. That's on duct tape. So
yeah.
That'll just peel off anyway.
Yeah.
I should just pull it off.
Well, I wouldn't. I would just wait till you're ready to do your
leave it, 'cause it's
windows.
Kind of making a good window.
Yeah.
Cover.
You don't want to peel it back, the glass or whatever, which it probably wouldn't, but just in case. Okay, I'll go down there and clean.
I won't even worry about it until I make the trim even.
Yeah, it's fine right now. So Pete repaired up top, and the layer in between was fine, but there's 3 layers of plywood, and the bottom layer needed to be chopped out.
Yeah, just in the corner here, and this, I just gotta go cut this out here, clean this up, and we'll just glue a piece there and glue a piece in there.
Yep.
And that's already been done all the way through. That's got to get ground down. I got to grind this down a little bit and fill in some spots that are a little
suspect.
And then
but they've already been poked through. Like we know what's going on.
Yeah, it's all glassed up top now. Much better.
Yeah.
So the main reason was those fucking windows, ports were leaking around that what we showed earlier.
Mm-hmm.
And you can tell that's why it leaked there. That's why it leaked there.
You can see the rot in the steel. So he's going to cut that for bigger ports, which he did over here. We don't know why
it rotted here. Oh, this was from the Durade, I think, got this.
Yeah.
And this, I don't know what this is from. Actually.
Just original rot.
But this whole thing was rotted over that way, too, on top.
Yeah, we had to replace basically all this.
Yeah.
We still haven't put the 3rd layer on the bottom of this one.
Yeah, because it's easier to do the top layer, then cut the bottom layer out and do it.
Yeah.
Instead of going all the way through.
Yeah, well, it went all the way through on this side, but only because it was rotten all the way through.
No, over there it did.
Oh, it's over here? Oh, okay.
Yeah, that one went all the way through.
Oh, okay.
You can see the new plywood here.
So yeah, that's right.
So we had to kind of half lap that. Where this...
That's right, yeah.
This sheet comes all the way down, but the next one sits on top of this piece and this piece, so it kind of goes out further.
Yeah, that's right.
And sits on top of whatever was good underneath here, so it kind of half laps it in instead of just a big crack that can crack right there and start leaking through the repair.
Yeah.
So this isn't just going all the way up, that piece goes further out over this. So, and like Ava was saying, the reason this bounces in here because he took this wall out.
Oh.
So I think what we, and look, it's crushing the floor in right here now. I haven't showed him that, but it's kind of crushing the floor where he's got this jammed in there, so I tell you.
Mm-hmm.
So I think what he needs to do is put like, if he doesn't want a totally divided wall, he should put something that comes in here.
Mm-hmm.
And maybe comes up like this and then goes back out like that.
Mm-hmm.
You know, and have like
a support. He needs a support here.
Yeah, and it needs to go further than just point loading it right there on that spot.
Mm-hmm. All right, we got all the holes drilled in this beam, and we're just drilling all the holes in this beam. And then I painted the bottoms of these guys. So when we get back from lunch, we're gonna bolt these on. I'm gonna have to get some more rod, huh? Whoa! Blossom is ready to go on the trailer.
What we're gonna do, Clay? We're gonna jack it up, take these blocks out. These backwards.
Huh.
We're gonna jack it up, take these blocks out.
Okay.
And then we're gonna loosen these up and lower it down till it sits on the trailer and on these.
Okay.
And then we'll do the front ones.
Alright.
We'll jack the front up, take that block out. I mean, it's only gotta come down that much, literally. So we can bring these right up just to where they're just a little shy. Just
Okay.
pull that piece of wood out.
She's on the
All
back.
way on the trailer.
She's on the back jack stands right now, and on some blocking down there.
It's not going anywhere. That feels like the ride's pretty nice. That's crazy. It's not wanting to come down in the front. The whole thing's moving, see?
Yeah.
There's a lot of pressure on that bolt right here. That bolt ever snaps, which that's a pretty heavy duty bolt. And this thing will be riding with it too, you know.
Yeah.
But what we'll probably do is put a little support right here anyways, even though it doesn't seem like we need it right now. But somehow we need to have something up under here.
Alright, we're down to the details. It's just making me tired.
Well, that'll make you feel better about walking up on the bow of that boat.
Yeah.
Having that under there.
Yeah. So this is a roller for the front, so when you pull the boat up, it'll go boink right onto that. Yeah, it's just a stop. It actually doesn't roll. We got to pull this trailer. Once we get all this, once we get this bolted on, and this piece is going to go up, and it has this bow thing that'll sit right about here, and then we'll have a hand winch that'll attach there and attach onto that.
Bobstay on that. And our bowsprit's gonna be sticking way out. Well, we'll have to
no, we're gonna pull that out.
Yeah, we'll have to.
Yeah.
It'll hit the truck. Oh, maybe.
Yeah.
Might go over the top of the truck.
Maybe, but
That'd be cool.
usually you're de-rigged, you know, by the time you're ready to go on the trailer.
That's true.
So, anyways,
I just don't want to pull on that too hard.
yeah, but that's just to hold it. That's not necessarily pulling it
Right.
up
No,
on the trailer. You should boink onto that. Yeah, no, you shouldn't. That's just more of just like a safety thing. But anyways, get one of those. It'll attach onto there, and then you can and click it on there, and then the bow will hit that on there. But we need some bolts for that and some backing plate stuff for this.
What it's doing is keeping it from leaning over. It's not really holding the weight. All the weight's right there.
Yeah. Alright, I'm gonna take a picture. Finally working on this trailer. It's getting started anyway. The blinkers and everything weren't working on the big round one, which is what we have in our truck. This works, we know, because we used it on a different truck when we brought this here to the shop. But this one,
Well, it's all hooked up here.
is it? Okay.
But how well it's hooked up.
Getting ready to cut the door.
Maybe I'll use a Sawzall through the thicker ones.
Okay.
because that thing goes nuts.
It's fucking vibrating the crap out of everything.
About plywood with that green.
Or
huge. Look at that.
Yeah. It's great.
Now this will just come up like this.
Yep.
I gotta take this off. I gotta see about mounting one of these things.
So Ava glassed these all in. That one, and there's one back here. Glassed those in. She's getting ready to, she got it all sanded down and she's getting ready to paint it. Holy cow, so this is the before. She's gonna paint the bilge. We're finally out of the bilge, Ava. Woohoo! Nice. That looks nice, huh? And next I'm going to paint the black on here, just a little bit on the top part and also where the rust is. It's gonna be kind of splotchy because they didn't have all the paint that I needed, but I want to at least get a good coat on where the rust was. I sprayed it down with Ospo, I ground it down, and so it's looking way better. And I was just waiting for the Ospo to dry, so I painted this stuff. And what's going on over here with Pete? Whoa!
I gotta get some flashing for right here, Courtney.
Okay.
So it's gotta be either we bend it or
Wow.
we can find some like
Nice.
2.5 inch flashing.
This is a great day. Glass the stuff in the cockpit. And Ada painted her bilges. Wow. First coat. I'll get the second coat on in a second.